What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna give you some pros and cons of the courier business. You could use this in the box truck business, what medical courier, any of these. Even if you're door dashing, it's all the same stuff. But I'm gonna just get you hip to what you don't know. Hey, look, if you're gonna do over the road, be prepared to know you're gonna have to buy hotels, maybe sleep in your truck, anything that, because you know you're gonna want to save some money. The money is over the road. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's only if you're not near the money. That's the best way to, like, if you're not in the tri-states, tri-cities, you're not near the money. Like, if you're in the country, believe me, I know. If you're in the country, you won't see a lot of those deliveries that these people are showing you on these apps or any of these things, because you're not near the money. So let's say if you're in a small town, or a small state, I'm not even gonna say where. I'm just gonna say, if you know, you know, just those rural areas, because there's so many different rural areas. You're not gonna have these Lowe's and Home Depots everywhere. Like, certain cities got them. They'll be about a 10-mile radius from each other, so you can really get the glimpse of what I'm saying. There's a Home Depot 10 miles right up the road. You see what I'm saying? That's what's going on. So if you're not near that, your money is going to be limited if you only got one Home Depot, one Lowe's. I'm just naming it so you'll know what I'm saying. It's going to be limited. But if you can get into those cities that got multiple around the area, that's why they said that's where the money's at. But guess what? What happens when your truck breaks down and you're in another state? Do you have backup? That's why I be posting the U-Haul videos, because I'm like, say if my truck broke down and I was in Atlanta right now, I'm going to go rent a U-Haul to keep that money coming in while they're fixing on my truck. Because guess what? You don't want to be stuck there not knowing what the next move is. You know what I'm saying? And promise you, that truck's going to break down. That van's going to mess up. Whatever you're driving, cargo van, even your car, I promise, it's going to mess up. But do you have the willpower to stay ahead of all that? Because that's what it's going to really, at the end of the day, are you determined? Are you really motivated to get on these roads, honestly? Because you could say you want to drive over the road, but guess what? Once it's time to lay it down and where are you staying at? Because I was just looking at it, which wasn't bad, so I can speed you up. Airbnbs are going to be good. Hotels, I'm looking at one for like $700 for 2 weeks. Like I said, if you're going to do over-the-road money and stay in that state like I'll do, that's what I'll do. Be in a tri-city, guess what? It's going to be easy to make you, this is easy, minimum $300 a day, minimum. It's easy to make money in these vehicles. I'm telling you, like, if I was to give you even more of the tips to the game, just like I said, find where you want to run your money off and make sure it's really booked and busy. So you're going to stay busy. Because like I said, you can go to these rural places and make you a couple $100s. So these cities, what? Thousands. That's why I said minimum 300. Why you think trucking people say they're making, people that do trucking be like, man, I made 10 grand this month. I made 200,000 this year. I see it. I get it. But everybody's not willing to leave the state. You see what I'm saying? You'll have your people that's still making money local, especially if you got a contract local. Like if you do medical courier, you work for a company, but you do it local, you still can run off these apps. Nobody's saying, but you just say if I wanted to hire somebody, I can make them go do that while I'm going to do the apps. See the difference? It's so many different ways. That's what people got to construe that. People don't tell you about when they're a medical courier. See what I'm saying? So figure out which one you want to do, because you can really master it, especially as far as these vans. I feel like that's the only part you master. How do you get a fleet? Because once you got a fleet, when one breaks down, guess what? It doesn't stop or affect the business. That's what you want. Because like I said, between using these apps and all these different things daily, your money's going to vary just depending on the load. So figure it out. Go and subscribe to this video, and I'm going to start posting more of these courier videos and showing you what the loads are. You can go check on my shorts too. A lot of my shorts. I'm talking about I got over 400 shorts of me just delivering, big to small. Especially what items are you going to need? Dollies. Most of these people are going to want you to have dollies and things. You don't want to slide it out the truck wrong or any. It's so many different simple mistakes you can make in this business. I promise you, especially lifting this stuff up by yourself. The ones who do it by themselves, if you know, you know. T- what part they don't show you on the camera is when they taking that stuff off and it's heavy as hell and it's just them. I've been there, done that before, especially had to take the dresser up the hill. Cool. It got on there, it's gonna get off here. But you just gotta know and be prepared for those things. So go ahead and subscribe to this video. I got you.